What's up, everybody? RageCage20 here, back with Epica's Design Your Universe album. Today we have the Price of Freedom interlude mixed with Burn to a Cinder. I talked a little bit about the Price of Freedom interlude at the end of the last one, but the last one was like an hour and a half, hour 40, well, almost an hour and a half. It was fucking crazy. But it's a speech by Malcolm X. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds like real talk. Some real shit up in here. I'm for that. No idea what Burn to a Cinder is going to be like. I don't know if it's going to be completely different, kind of like Unleashed is in this album, or if it's going to be closer to what we've heard from New Age Dawns. Not 100% positive, but I'm sure that we're going to find out. So since we're putting two of these songs together, I don't think we're going to go over anything in the... Excuse me. I gotta get closer. There we go. Sorry. I don't think we're going to go over anything on the Price of Freedom, but I don't know. Maybe they have some sick-ass instrumental work in there. You never know. We'll find out, but we'll probably just go right from that one into Burn to a Cinder. So, get me in here, coach. I'm ready to blast off. Here we go. The Price of Freedom.
They have begged the white man for civil rights. They have begged the white man for freedom. Evidently, you beg. Anytime you beg another man to set you free, you will never be free. Freedom is something that you have to do for yourself. To pay the price that is necessary for freedom, our people will always be walking around here second-class citizens, or what you call 20th century slaves.
What price are you talking about?
The price of freedom is death. Freedom.
I almost had it right on the pause button. I was so close. I like the piano line in there. I liked how after the line "The price of freedom is death," how everything gets a little bit more frantic and like more intense, and all the energy and the instruments start to pick up, not only in intensity but in volume as well. I mean, really cool shit. There's also other lines from other freedom activists in the time. I don't know all of them. I feel it was the 3 or 4, but I did catch Martin Luther King's voice in there at one point. Very cool. I mean, the beginning was cutting in and out, and it was kind of hard to hear. Like, I feel there was lines in here I did not catch and would have been able to catch without the lyrics here, so it was a little interesting on that regard, but fucking awesome. Let me pop this up. We're going to have to pause it really fast. Sounds like it's going directly into this one, so that's pretty cool. All right, we back in. Burn to a Cinder.
With the danger, our last collide.
That was like an answer to my question. I guess I should probably, since you're not in my mind, I should probably like let you in on what I'm going to be referring to. To answer the question I previously stated, if we're going to get something new, something fresh, or a little bit of the old, I feel like we got a little bit new and a little bit old at the same time, because like there's elements in here that really reminded me of our journey, our destiny. That's it, our destiny. Some of the Eastern influences that you can hear in the music and whatnot, but also there's newness to it as well, which was really, really cool. Yeah. Huh. Fascinating. Really nice. I liked it. It was very refreshing. From the two songs we had heard. There's a refreshing change up in here. And like honestly, going through this song, I was thinking to myself, I feel like it's gonna be really hard to find an album from Epica that I like more than this album. Like it's possible, but like that's a huge mountain that they're gonna have to try to surpass that they've created. So if they do it, like that's gonna be a good fucking album. But this album has just got so many bangers on it. I don't even know if they stand a chance. We're only like halfway through the album too, so I don't even know if they stand a chance at reaching these heights. But who knows? Who knows how the rest of this album is going to play out, or how amazing the other albums are going to be. You never know. So yeah, let's go back through that, shall we? There's some really cool stuff that happened in here. I mean, I have a lot of notes, but I don't have nearly as many notes as I did on the last one. But then again, that was almost 3 times the length of this song, so that makes sense. It's definitely double the length. It's like 2.5, 2.25 times the length of this song, so that kind of makes sense. But we do have quite a few things written here that we'll try to go through as fast as we possibly can. If this one could be under 40 minutes, that'd be pretty awesome. But I mean, that's a tall task asking from me. I only say that because usually I don't care. As I said at the end of the last one, I don't really give a fuck. But since both the 2 songs I've done for this one have been an hour plus, if I keep this one under 40 minutes, that'd be great. Good start on that would be stop going on tirade now. So at the beginning I said the drum hits, that there was some really cool drum hits, and that double bass pedal going crazy was fucking cool. I like the rhythm plus kind of the hits from the choir, and again mentioning that kind of that Egyptian kind of Eastern sound that they have in here that also reminded me of Our Destiny. Really cool. And into the vocal line. This is all within the first 45 seconds. The vocal line there was really cool. Like not, I can never tell. Like I suspect that the quotes have been given by Jansen, but I have no idea if that's true or not. I have no idea what his regular singing voice sounds like. So I have no idea if it's him or if it's someone else from the band singing on this or whatnot, or if they just have, I don't know, maybe one person from the choir just singing normally. No idea who is joining Simone on this track, but the male-female combination that they had in here was really nice. So that's what we're looking for in these first under the first 45 seconds here. Just nice solid hits, ta 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 ta. Just very, very clear, nice hits in there, and just the whole time that kick drum just just nice. It's a nice fusion of sound there. And then the choir comes in and joins the instruments on the hits there. Very nice. stacking layers on top of itself. Very good there. And of course the metal sound comes in, you know. A pretty staple so far from the 3 songs that I've heard. Is that it'll open up with some epic stuff here in the beginning, and then it's like, okay, but remember, this is metal. Here's a metal riff, you know. It's not a bad thing by any means. I like it when it just brings like, okay, now we're getting serious. Let's get metal with it. I like when that transition happens. It works. It happens multiple times, but it works every time. Man. It's just good. Just that first pickup line there, da 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 da, with that deep Egyptian Arabian sound to it. Like I feel like I'm listening to like metal Aladdin right now. You know, just something that I've heard from like the Aladdin soundtrack. It just has that chiminess to it, and just that specific interval pattern is just very reminiscent. Just I like those Eastern influences that I'm hearing. And then you have that mix of that female male voice in there, like doubling what Simone's saying. Beautiful there, very beautiful there. Alright, we're going to jump ahead a few seconds here. Just very strong, very beautiful opener there. Just jump a few seconds ahead here. First off, I said just the vocal line itself here, the melodic line here, as well as kind of the handoff effect. Oh, excuse me. I'm tired, apparently. I think this is the I'll Never Let Them Stake You Down. And then it hands off with Take You Down and then goes back and whatnot. I think it's a very good handoff effect here. So I wanted to hear it again. I like the mixing there. I like how that kind of that handoff to, of course, obviously her own voice on the just at 2 different places in the track, but kind of like that's also kind of like you can tell that it's a secondary voice and not a continuation of what she's saying, not only because it's coming in while she's finishing off the last note and holding the last note out, but also they kind of mix it a little bit in the back and just kind of bringing in kind of around one ear up in the corner. Really good effect there. I don't know, she does this a few times on the words like stake, break. I don't literally the only thing that gives me a little about the song, literally the only one thing is, I don't know, for some reason the way she says, the way in the note she says like stake and breaking that stuff, something about it is just like, it's interesting. I don't know if I would say it sounds off, but it sounds interesting. I don't think it's the note. I think it's kind of the way she's shaping the note. I don't know if it's kind of like the pause into the interval jump that with the extra emphasis on it, that's kind of giving this kind of maybe weird pop to me. But I don't know. It's just like, it's rubbing my ear the wrong way. But it's just like, it's just one note, so it's like, it's not ruining anything that's happening there. It's just, I don't know. It's a weird note to me, but I have no idea why. Very nice fall off on that. Just nice ending and shaping to that phrase. Very nice there. And then the little punches come back in like that. Yeah, I was like, we gotta be getting close to the end of the video, right? Yeah, I thought so. I was like, there's no way we're not in 19 minutes, right? All right, we're at 10 seconds. Buzzer beater right there. 110 harmony effect. It's pretty much around the same lines of what I was talking about with the other one, but I really like, I don't know, something about the way that male voice blended with Simone's voice on Barbaric Stranger. Just sounded good. So let's hear that again. Yeah, that was why. Like, it was good in the other verse as well. Or maybe this is still like part of the first verse, like, because I don't know if that really counts as like a. That's kind of like the chorus of this song. Yeah, that's pretty much the chorus of the song. Is like the shortened version, like the first introduction to the chorus. So yeah, it's technically, I think, would be considered verse 2. But the way she says, turn the mind of pause, then hits the Barbaric Stranger, the slight grit on the voice. I don't know if it's both of theirs or just one of theirs, but a little bit of grit on the voice and a little bit of the way, the delivery of the way that line is said. Just, that melds really well right there. That's beautiful right there. Try to see, get like the whole line. Is there a way to turn the mind of a stranger? And she doesn't really have grit, but she definitely puts some emphasis and some a little bit of not necessarily strain, but some little extra oomph on the way she says it as well. So yeah, that's beautiful. Let's hear if the next one's as tasty. That was fucking cool. Yeah, the way that one starts at burn to a cinder instead of burn to a cinder, you know. And it's also the title, burn to a cinder, and so the whole thing is doubled up. That's nice. That's catchy right there. That's nice. That's nice as fuck. 225. We'll scoot a little bit further here, but what does it say here? The melody, instruments, the return of the original kind of, I think it was the original hits and whatnot, or just the kind of Eastern influenced instrumentation. Not 100% positive. Something like that. So yeah, those two things. There's a melody line in here, plus the instruments, plus return of a initial theme, an initial motif that was played. Let's see if we can find out what I was talking about here. Oh, I just now noticed that too. When I meant return, I meant the beginning of this song, but that piano, that that's the same thing that was happening in the interlude, wasn't it? Look at you go there, girl. Look at you go. Alright, I don't know what melody line I was talking about. Let me hear that again. I think it's just kind of that little push there when she goes to wherever the fuck. I don't remember. I don't know where we are on the lyrics at this point, but when she just kind of get that little push there, maybe that's what I was talking about. I was kind of like that da 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 kind of line there. That's beautiful as well, and that what sounds like brass coming back at him. The da 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 da, the sound that comes in right where we paused. Beautiful. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's nice. All right, 3 minutes in. So rhythm and the instrumental lines plus the effect. Press it, bring it down to the softness that came after that. I think I remember what I'm talking about, but we'll find out together. I think I remember. I don't think I was talking about any rhythm before that. I do like that digga digga dim, digga 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 dim. That's pretty cool. But I don't think that's what I was talking about. I think I know like just that short rhythm that happens there. I like the piano that's still going on underneath everything. That's really beautiful. I like that whole effect there. Just everything stopping with the dun-dun-dun-dun, and you just have that one violin note just held there. It's all by itself, all in its lonesome, all solo. And it's just like that sudden stop. And then she comes in nice and Simone comes in nice and soft and smooth in there. And it's just a really cool effect of just how quickly everything just ends with that digga digga. Little run in there. It's all just so beautiful. It's very soft. It almost sounds like it's coming from like a movie or like a Disney movie or something. It's just very smooth and cinematic, and it's pretty as fuck. And a beautiful contrast after you had that super abrupt ending from all the crazy awesome metal when the drums even picked up there at the end. Just like driving it to that point, and then just everything stops except for that one screeching note out there, that one really high pitched note just held out there, and just almost like dissolves into this just beautiful scene. Fascinating effect there. Beautiful, gorgeous. 335. Solo, piano and instruments, hits. Yeah. The guitar solo, just like the last one, is fucking sick. Like, no doubt. I wasn't going to write it down until I noticed, like, the piano work that's happening underneath the solo. And I think there's either just some really cool instruments or just the instrumental hits that were coming in here. Don't remember. But just all of that mixed together was one hell of a sick-ass solo. Well, let's get a build into that. Hold on. Excuse me. So beautiful and smooth. I like it's giving that dun 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 kind of. It doesn't go back down, but it starts out with a dun 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 dun. But at the end of it goes down, kind of little noodling notes at the top of that. That is a great callback to the motifs that have been happening in here. It's beautiful. You can hear some just piano chords in there. Dum, dum, dum. So far. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful. I'll go a little bit far back so you can hear that again. Ooh, that like, do you hear that like chord change there to that like that minor dissonant like dum? Oh, that reminds me of the Hyrulean Ensemble YouTube channel. If you haven't checked out their shit, go check out their shit. But they're it's the Nocturne of Shadow, I think that's what it's called. their symphonic rendition of that song. Is this like section was like dum dum dum, you know, just has this like very deep minor heavy chords in there. That chord change there, that was, oh, you can like feel it shift. And then I think it released a little bit, but holy shit. Yeah, and then releases. Ooh, goes back to it. Ooh, fuck, man. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit farther back because we kind of ran into the next part there. 4 minutes when Simone comes back in. So yeah, the drums are driving the rhythm here. You could just hear that double pedal there, just keeping that rhythm just driving at this point, which is fucking awesome. Also, there's a really cool interval jump in the vocal line there that I wanted to check out. So let's get some of that. Yeah, snare on every beat, ta 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 ta, just really driving that rhythm. I love that jump up there. She even gives a little bit of pause for extra punch into it. Okay, I'm waiting for cadence in here, but like I don't want to pause it. But well, it's coming up here, so we're just gonna. Is it E? Yes. Is it yes? Okay, like 10-ish seconds here. 4:32, last two marks here. 4:32, it says sudden break. Don't remember what that means. I mean, I understand what that means, but I don't remember where that was or what happened to cause that. So I'm excited to hear that again. And then the outro here, when I was scrolling over, I was like, yeah, there's still a minute, because I do still see a block of text there that hasn't been said yet. Just slow, open vocal outro, just a very interesting, kind of almost reflective contrast to the kind of the driving intensity that's been happening through most of this song. Very nice. So we'll just let that kind of end this out here. Oh, there was also, I was gonna drink, but also I forgot I was gonna say something. There was many points in here. It just that vocal jump there as well. There was many points, or at least 2 or 3 instances. So I don't know if I said many, but there's at least 2 or 3 instances in here where I heard lines, or when I was listening to it, I was like, her voice sounding a lot like Floor Jansen right now. And I remember the first Floor Nightwish song that I ever heard. I also said, which was Shudder Before the Beautiful. I also was just like, yeah, no, some of the way she sings and some of her vocal lines remind me a lot of Simone Simmons, which is like why I understand why a lot of people really like Floor. And so now when I'm listening to Simone, it's just like, oh, I'm hearing a lot of Floor now. Like they have the similar ways that they sing certain sections of songs. I'm sure they've influenced each other in their singing styles a lot throughout their careers. Because I know they've also sang together and whatnot, what have you. So I'm sure they at least like each other. But also some of the timbres in their voice. There's the timbre to their voice, some in certain notes and certain ways that they do certain melodic phrases. It sounds very similar to one of each other. Like I could hear it being either one of them. So that's that's pretty cool. Is that what I was talking about? 4:30. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, as it's going through all this, you have that driving rhythm, all of a sudden it just stops. Da, na, na, na. Like, all of a sudden it just kind of like breaks down to this slower, like I think it's kind of technically the same tempo, but just like much slower note duration. So it just feels like it just boom comes to like a very slow, interrupted into a very slow tempo. Very fascinating. Yeah, it's technically the same tempo, but it might be like half the duration. Yeah, it's the same tempo. It's the same tempo, but since all the notes get like very, very long, slow, drawn out, da 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 da, it just feels like we like pulled back half the speed that we were going, like instantly. That's a really cool break right there. I want to hear it again. Retardando there at the end, very nice, very nice. And it feels like the song's over. It feels like the song's over, but this part sounds like a musical. So it sounds like it's almost coming from like Les Mis or something. The line, "Why can't I bleed with you?" is just a crazy hard line in general. Forever I'll be thrown to the wolves. They'll feed on all our dreams. Like that is just, those are just the last three ones. This very slow musical like song section has some of the hardest fucking bars in here. It's crazy. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Beautiful high notes there. Very warm, controlled, great vibrato. Yeah, it was that last note. I was even gonna put that in there. That last note. Hold on, give me that last note again. It's like she slides it down to a leading tone and then slides it back up. Oh my god. It's like it's quick. It's like quick. She like dips into a leading tone and then brings it back up. I'm like, oh, I didn't know we were playing like that. That is a beautiful little slide there. Very soft release. That's fucking gorgeous. That's fucking gorgeous, man. I'm good. I'm fine. Alright, well that was The Price of Freedom. I was like, cost, price. The Price of Freedom interlude into Burn to a Cinder. That was a gorgeous song. That was absolutely beautiful. Next here we have Tides of Time, which just sounds like a cool title in general. No idea what it's going to be about, but then again, I never really have an idea what these are going to be about, because every time I think it's going to fall around the same lines, that's usually when they throw me the biggest curveball of them all, so I just stopped having those thoughts. So, thank you very much for joining me. I like that. Come and join me for the next one. I'll see y'all then. Under 40, what are you going to do about it?